Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall or, in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Get set, get set.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
45-yard line.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Get set. 18. They'll roll out here with Purdy. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And now he loses the football. Oh, no. This was through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. This is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's to Robinson. He's got it. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and he's taken it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49ers.
49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlow. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Oh, I said. Ready. Captain. Olay.
Here's Nix to throw. The open man is Atkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Olay. Oh, I said. Ready. Bombers.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Olay.
Tight end on the move left. On second down, it's Nix. We'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll throw. It's mixed. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Harvey, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Ready. Captain, 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 captain. Away, away, away. Away.
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. Niners heading out in their NFL rivalry-inspired uniforms for the faithful. That's the term the 49ers supporters use throughout the years. But if you look closely, you see faithful is written above the numbers on the front. And those numbers really stand out. A nod to the graphic style of font, if you will, that was used during that golden era of 49er football.
Yellow. Start.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2 and no further.
No gain on the play.
On 1st down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
Throw on there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Get set, get set. Start.
They'll try to break with McCaffrey. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And they needed that one, didn't they? I mean, you're backed up. If you go 3 and out there, you're giving the other guys the ball back with great field position. So really nice job there by the back, knowing exactly what he needed to get. And after that nice run, he picks up 1st down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Up.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Outside.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Watch out. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
37-yard line.
Rise up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Right there. Get set, get set. 18. What's up? Up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18, what's up? Up.
They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing is Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Ready? Right here, hunt. Captain.
Throwing. Nix. Open man left side. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. A short one into the hands of Trotman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's Nix to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a nice gain.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets up past the 35.
First down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score. The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
stop. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Watch out!
They'll go with Purdy. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Broncos offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Bombers.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. We'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. On second down, it's Nix. This one to the tight end, Troutman. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Chill. Hey! Captain.
To throw is Nix. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos move out on top, 14-0.
49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Up. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
For a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sight. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 yards.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another
They get 14 yards and
down.
set up first and goal.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tyler Bidet. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Broncos 21, 49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 11. A give for McCaffrey running right. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Watch out!
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. final minute of play.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they...
Oh, the ball's out.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
2nd down. Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. Down the sideline. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
A gain of 62
big-time play for the Broncos. 62 yards. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Throwing is Nix. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Captain.
Throwing. Nix. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Yards brings up 3rd and goal.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They proved
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. Make that 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Get set.
Purdy on the play action. His first throw is an interception. Cooper DeJean in to pick it up. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Austin Stout. And the 49ers have the football at the 27-yard line. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Purdy on 1st down. That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Get set.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Having gained up that handful there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Purdy now on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Hey!
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. This is Brown. He's got it downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
27 yards.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So out comes the San Francisco 49ers offense, and in a nod to their fans, the faithful Brock, wearing their alternate black rivalry jerseys this week. A callback, as you know, to the days of Rice, Montana, Young, and company, leading them to those 5 Super Bowl titles.
Outside. 18, watch out.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Off the play fake, Purdy. This is reeled in by Jamar Jennings. He has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18, watch out.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to move forward and get in. Touchdown! The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the...
And that was off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they were not having later on in this contest. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
On 1st down, Hurts. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hey, Silver.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. On 4th down, Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hurts throwing again. Finds his man over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
180. Hey!
And again, here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
23-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hey, Silver. Hey! Delta!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8.
14, 49ers 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Isaac Garindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's what he knows he should have had. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Purdy throwing here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Get set, get set.
On 3rd down, Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles get it back on the fringes of field goal range. They're at the 41. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught by Dotson on a slant. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey! Don't touch that! Hey, 73, 73!
Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Number 26.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
The tight end in motion now. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Good, set. Tiger Hornet.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Delta.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hurts on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Avoid some trouble there. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. You didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Set. Delta.
Play action. Hurts has it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Purdy on 1st down. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Get set.
2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first two quarters. Now let's throw. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles lead by 15 now.
21, 49ers 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. The window to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. 49ers to the line. First and 10. Purdy on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Nickel set from the Niners on third down.
And this is third
63. 63.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
73.
Putting a receiver in motion. Short pass brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
17 more.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
180, 180.
Working inside the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half.
Philadelphia.
Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Watch out. Yellow.
Play action now. Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Purdy looking to throw. Get some space around midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watch out.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down at the
one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They stick with McCaffrey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Get set, get set.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long.
Okay, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Play action now with Purdy. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a second on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach.
180, 180. Hey.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Hits his running back. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he just get the play off. Look at his fullback now. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Michael Hornet. Good. Set. On anyone, huh? 63. 60. Hey, easy. 63. Back. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
It's Hurts once again. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it'll be third and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Incomplete on first and second. Needs some better luck here. Third and goal. Trying to run it in. Barkley. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's fourth and goal. On fourth down, Hurts. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Purdy setting up that play action. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This one falls incomplete.
They would surely love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Here he goes, third and long. Into the hands of Kittle. He's got the first down grab and still going. To the 30. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday, right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And the the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Down at the 4-yard line.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
What's up? Stop.
3rd and goal, Purdy. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
You know what that round is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he's got it. It's in close. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And, yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Eagles 1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got Smith again. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is up past their 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Eagles.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara.
13 yards.
Eagles, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
Motion the tight end left. 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Throw is caught by the back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. All set to go now from the 35. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They're going to pass it here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Hey, in this situation, why not? So I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line
It's
up
pretty to throw for it.
conversion.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
12.
Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline, get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Hurts back to the air after the pick. This is a heater. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Well, partner,